What's up, viewers? It's Rumblin Man coming to you today from Florida. Hope everybody's doing great out there. I have a string review to do today, and I want to thank DR Strings for letting me check these out. I've been very curious about these for a while, and I'm very interested in checking them out, seeing how they sound, seeing how they play in a live setting, in a recording setting. These are DR Strings handmade coated Silver Stars electric guitar strings. You see, the thing about what DR is doing is amazing. For one thing, this company is simply awesome. Obviously, if you follow my videos, you know my friend John told me about them, took me to school. I got some DR Black Beauty bass strings on this bass right here. I got some neon white DR bass strings on my Dean, and I actually have some DR electric strings on one of my guitars right now, and I'm just I'm floored because they sound great. They play great, they feel great, they're well packaged, and the company themselves, the way they handle customer service, the way they put so much care and quality into each set of their handmade strings, you know you're getting an excellent product made by human beings, you know, and not by machines. Not that machine-made strings aren't good. There are plenty of great machine-made strings out there, but there's a little extra something special that you can kind of sense when you open these. You're like, wow, you know what? I do think care was put into these, and I'm gonna really take care in putting these on my instrument. So I'm pretty stoked today to check these out. Now, as far as coated strings go, you find a lot of guys who want coated electric guitar strings. You find a lot of guys who want uncoated electric guitar strings. You know, many musicians will insist that uncoated guitar strings sound absolutely better than coated guitar strings any day of the week. However, I've talked with a number of other guitar players who actually prefer the sound of coated strings. But for the most part, general consensus among guitar players usually says that uncoated strings sound a little better, coated strings have a little longer life, and maybe some more advantages to them. One thing that I have found with coated strings is that it seems like they have a little more sustain to them. That's been my personal experience. I'm not saying that's the right experience for everyone. I'm not here today to settle the debate between coated strings and uncoated strings. I'm just here to offer an alternative. If you like what you get out of coated strings, but you like the sound of uncoated strings, I highly suggest trying out these DR Silver Stars. I'm actually going to read you some of what the back says, because to me it's inspiring. Silver Stars strings have a patent applied for coating from K3 Technology Coating that makes them the first coated strings that sound as good or better than uncoated strings. And what they're saying here is that some bands tried out pre-production samples of these and wrote into DR and said, I don't know how you did it. Somehow you made coated strings sound great like uncoated strings. Some of the players' comments include, coated strings are not supposed to sound this good. Another guy, I'm not complaining, I just don't understand how a coated string can sound better than my uncoated strings. Does that violate some law of nature? So I really like this company because they're trying to create a product that people who like the sound of uncoated strings but like coated strings can use. As for my personal preference, I am undecided. In fact, I recently polled a group of guitar players and I said, hey, what do you guys think? But in this particular group, the response was overwhelmingly in favor of coated strings. I think these strings are going to be best for people in the middle who are trying to check out both and check out what works for them, because this kind of offers you a middle ground between the two, and it does so in quite a fabulous way. I like these a lot, and I'm really looking forward to playing with these. Simply take them out of the packaging, and I really love opening a set of DR strings. I know that sounds weird. 3 envelopes, obviously they're doubled up. One of them is the 1st and 4th strings, the E and the D. Another one is the 2nd and 5th strings, the B and the A. Then you have the 3rd and 6th strings, so that's the G and the E. I always comment that these packages smell good, and also I think it's cool how in kind of a neat, retro way they kind of advertise their other products. Like this one advertises a DR t-shirt, this one advertises a very nice leather strap, and this one advertises their picks. Maybe one day I'll have a review of DR's picks as well. I like their products. They've gained a customer in me. So the thing to do now is to string up my Telecaster with these and see how they sound. Oh, that's cool, actually. You probably can't see this on the camera, but the string, as I'm looking at it right now, the reflection from the lights behind me is coming off of it. These beautiful blue and green colors. For a quick comparison, before I put the DR Silver Stars on my Telecaster, real quick I want to play you the sound of uncoated strings. Please note, however, one weird thing, my high E on the guitar right now is a coated string from another company. I messed up when changing strings last time, so you're hearing E through B uncoated strings, mostly uncoated strings, and the high E is a coated string. But anyway, I'm going to strike a few chords, then we'll strike a few chords with the Silver Stars, and let's kind of see how the sound compares. I'm on both pickups of this American Special Telecaster. Now here are the same chords with the DR Silver Star strings. Nice sustain. Again, let's listen to the uncoated strings, but this time on the Telecaster neck pickup. And here's that same riff on the DR Silver Stars. In conclusion, guys, I definitely recommend checking a set of these out. One thing I noticed when doing the demo is these stayed on tune really well right off the bat when I put them on the guitar. Also, they have a really nice shine to them. The texture is very beautiful, as you can see. They feel fabulous, sound really good. You can get some really good bends out of these as well. Obviously, I went with a light gauge. Yeah, these are very, very cool. So I recommend checking out a set of these and throwing them on your guitar and just, you know, try them out on your next gig, see what you think. These are really cool. In the comments, I'm interested to know, let me know what you thought. Did you think the uncoated strings sounded better, or did you think the coated strings sounded better, or sounded a whole lot like uncoated strings? Also, are you a coated strings guy or are you an uncoated strings guy? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to talk about that, as I'm still deciding if I'm a coated strings guy or an uncoated strings guy. But I'll tell you what, these coated strings that sound like uncoated strings, that feel super nice, look nice, feel great to play, sound great, they're winning me over. And I think that in me, DR Strings has a customer for a long, long time to come. As always, guys, God bless you all. Thank you so much for your support of the channel and for watching today. If you like this video, go on and give me a thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos like this, more strings demos, more DR Strings demos, more Telecaster demos and guitar and bass reviews, just hit me up by subscribing. Subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want even more music-related posts, I'm doing interviews and all kinds of cool things on my Facebook page at facebook.com/Rumblin Man, so check me out. And thank you for tuning in today.